I believe you were at 3 light side tokens, and was it 2 or 3 dark side tokens? It was 3. Yeah, we were 3 and 3. Okay. And then we stopped recording, and I believe it was AJ's buddy Noah who really wanted to get in on the Donate for Destiny, and we're not going to say no to any good cause to help out kids, and so he has flipped your lights to dark, so now it's 6 dark side tokens.
Oh, nice.
But he doubled down, and
what?
In honor of doubling down, tokens this evening will be worth 2 upgrades.
Oh.
Wait, when I flip one, you guys will get double upgrade, but we have to get there first.
Oh, we have to survive the first flip to be able to use the second flip.
Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Ooh.
Thank you, Noah.
Thanks, Noah.
Yes, challenge accepted.
Introductions. Bhawn, Jex, and Kleber come face to face with the infamous fiend Ustan Zahara, leader of the Silverjaws. Can he be swayed to take up arms against the Empire? And will Kleber crack the secret recipe?
As you guys kind of wind down in this little argument, you notice that a large human, not Clubber size by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but this beefy guy is standing right next to you with his arms crossed and is looking down at you, DJ.
The boss would like to see you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Smooths out his jacket, pats him on the chest.
Thank you very much for that.
And he leads you guys into the back through kind of this lounge area. You know, there's lots of booths and all of that. And sitting in kind of the back corner, smoking on a cigar, is a man who's got some kind of rugged good looks going. His hair's kind of brushed back as if he's been, swooping around without a helmet. Got a beard and some looks. And he kind of looks at you three.
Welcome, new friends. I heard you were looking to speak with me, so you have exactly 30 seconds to explain yourselves before we throw you in the sea.
30 seconds? That's much longer than I was expecting. Bhawn, you want to lead?
Mr. Ustan, we're the A team. We're the acquisition team. We come here to search you out. We're with some fine people that aim to be a little disobedient to the you-know-whos and the you-know-wheres.
I know who? No, where?
We're rebels that are against the Imperials.
Rebels! Rebels here on Druckenwell. The acquisition team, you say? I'm something of an acquisition expert myself, but what is it that has you come to our little kingdom to acquire? Are you seeking my permission to steal, or you just have a lead that you wanted to share with a good old Ustan here?
As you can see from my hip, I love my blast tech. And with my blast tech, I plan on blasting quite a few of these imps around. And I heard through the grapevine that, we heard that you and your Silverjaws here just happen to be blast tech aficionados. Not only that you guys are the toughest gang around. And we might want a tough gang that knows how to get to the right places at the right time and with the right equipment to blast the right folk.
This is a lot of right-leaning things.
Well, one thing that Bhawn has not mentioned is the fact that we know that SGI is profiting off of the Imperials being here. Is that not correct?
SGI. It's no secret that I'm no fan of SGI.
But yes. They're no fan of you either.
What is this super correct avenue of things that you're putting together? Is you have something against SGI as well?
We have everything against Imperial supporters. They've held us all down too long. They pushed us out, thrown us to the edge, and let us fend over scraps. We're planning on taking them out, taking them down. We want a little help from you guys.
Let's roll something now.
Yeah. Like a charm check?
Yeah, I think charm.
Dude, I just love the fact that this entire scene, Clubber's just in the back eating a Pizookie, watching everything go down.
Yeah, he's not exactly looming, but he's there.
Which I think back on it, that the Pizookie would seem like a regular sized chocolate chip cookie probably in his hand. It wouldn't seem as big.
really would.
But he's taking the smallest bites in order to ascertain.
He is savoring it. Yes.
Yeah, before the cool check, let's have Clubber roll another knowledge check
Oh, awesome.
on this
On the Pizookie? Yeah.
on the Pizookie.
It'll be an excuse to use Darkseid.
Yes.
Really? You're gonna dark side me on a knowledge on a Pizookie?
Because it'll give us a light side for something else.
Looks up at Clubber and is like, and who is your big friend who hasn't even bothered to introduce himself, so rudely just eating over there?
Oh dear. Wait, so that's 2 reds and a setback?
Yeah, so you've got 2 reds and a setback. That's right, because it's double points today.
Could I get a boost because we had the good roll last time, and this is like my 3rd or 4th bite into this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll take a boost for that.
All right, before I roll, I'll roll for my light. So yeah, he'll just swallow the bite he has.
These guys usually do the talking. I don't do the talking part all that much. I'm just really, really enjoying your dessert. And after all this is over, I would love to sit down and talk to your chef and like compare notes, because this should be in every restaurant, Ustan. This is really, really good stuff.
If you're such an aficionado, tell me what's inside.
Oh, yeah, everything that's inside.
I think I will. I got 4 successes and 1 threat. So I don't know what goes. Do you want me to list some stuff?
Yeah, tell me the 4 main ingredients in a Ustan Pizookie.
So
Well, beyond the usual cinnamon, nutmeg, and molasses you find in the Pizookie, I would think this would be Mustafarian hazelnut with a dash of vanilla from Narshada. And
he takes another bite.
This is processed sugar from...
Takes another bite.
That's definitely one of the outer moons of Coruscant. And the cacao is from Endor. This is Endorian cacao. This is very nice. Your chef has exquisite tastes. Don't forget the Mustafarian volcanic salt. Thank you.
Says the threat that it's not in there.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he has 1 wrong ingredient in his recipe book now.
Yeah.
So Ustan forgives the impropriety. Wow, you figured out my entire recipe. This is unheard of. Congratulations. Let's not talk about it anymore.
This is not my first rodeo, sir. I'm a pastry connoisseur.
You and I will need to talk. I have ideas, and you seem very knowledgeable. Yes, we should talk.
I think we just became best friends.
Yes, of course. And then you realize that you've rolled a threat, and so somewhere in there, he's lying about something.
Awesome.
Ideas, being a friend, you don't know.
Yeah. But he also looks, that he's covering up a little bit of annoyance. And so this charm check, AJ, that you're about to roll here has a setback to it.
All right.
Because his secret family recipe has just been completely found out. And he's going to be... No, he doesn't have any discipline. This is great. Of course he has no discipline.
Of course not.
What is discipline?
Why would a leader of a biker gang be disciplined?
Exactly. It's all about speed, man. There's no restrictions there.
Yeah, okay, so he's average. You have the setback. And I mean, we've got to move through these tokens. So, so we'll upgrade. So you have 2 reds as well.
Red, purple.
Oh, no, just red. Red, black.
I'm going to kill him with kindness on my charm check.
Oh, nice. You were very kind.
What's that do again? That downgrades it, right?
It removes 1 black per rank of kill with kindness, charm,
nice.
and leadership checks.
Ooh, even better.
I'm going to say, can I get a boost for having him shocked and awed that Clubber would figure out what was going on with that cookie?
Yeah, we got to make that roll mean something. So, yes.
That's right.
X.
Here we go. This is charm.
Oh, yeah, you succeeded.
I succeeded.
Yes, you succeeded. That's all it is. Doesn't matter about the other thing. The other thing doesn't matter.
So for listeners at home, that's what a despair sounds like.
All right,
Thank you, Noah.
Let's get
Thanks,
nuts.
Noah.
So Ustan, after being confronted with his secret family recipe, he leans back because he's charmed. I like the cut of your jib. You fellows, even for tourists, are. I like the way that you work. But we can't just go helping out of towners willy-nilly. Even if they have the same issues with the Empire that perhaps we have as well. The true test of anyone to be on equal footing with me is to be a member of the Silverjaws.
Oh?
If you were willing to join the band, so to speak, I think that we could work out a deal. Because we're a very close family. And he grabs a couple of people sitting next to him and gives them big arms around their neck, bear hug. Like, we're very close, Yes, we'll do anything for each other, right, men? Yes. So I say we race the cauldron. If you could win the cauldron, then you're fit to be a Silverjaw.
Race?
Race the cauldron?
Yes, we're a swoop gang. Racing's in our blood. Yes?
That makes sense. One little question. Do you happen to have a soup that we can use? Or do we have to provide our own?
Swoop. Well, you could have your pick. Yes, this is tradition. This is how it goes. Always. We provide swoops to the initiates.
Yeah, I'd like to do a perception check on that one. To see how his guys are reacting to that statement.
Uh-huh.
Or is it just bold-faced, better?
Go for it.
Okay, great. So what's my difficulty?
It's gonna be a hard check.
And are you flipping on me too?
Yeah, one for all three of you guys. And now we're back to balanced.
Hey, look at that. One success and two threats.
All right.
Not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
So as you look around the room, you've got this seated area that you're in, this kind of big booth, and the vast majority of the Silverjaws have gathered around you. And they're enthusiastic about their boss's plan. You can see them nodding, yeah, and you definitely catch a couple kind of rubbing their hands together in excitement, kind of...
Is the one guy that I tipped his drink over, is he really excited about this situation?
Oh, I think he pipes up for your threats. He can have mine. And there's a row from the crowd of, hooray!
Jax looks back.
Okay. Which one is yours?
It's out front.
Well, we'll have to go take a look. Can't just accept blindly.
Who's going to race them?
That is a very good question.
Well, the cauldron is always one racer. One racer is all that you compete against, and per tradition. So yes, per tradition, you can pick your racer from my 4 best racers. So there's Brit over there. There's Zatin and Koval and Val. And so Koval's the one who you knocked the drink over on. He kind of tips his mug at you.
Let's see.
But you've got 4 to choose from there. Although Koval's just surrendered his swoop, so really you have 3. Because you can't race without it if you take his swoop.
Well, I mean, can always borrow somebody else's swoop.
Is there a way he can size someone up?
Yes. So Brit, Zatin, and Val all step forward basically into the ring near you guys. They all look, like tough swoopers. They've got their Silverjaw leather jackets on, and they kind of stare you down. So,
well, that's easy because I'm 4 foot, so that's fine. He just kicks on his jets or on his boots and just kind of hovers up to eye level.
Since this is tradition, does this mean that if I win, that I get to have their jacket?
Of course, yes. That's how it's always been done.
Always, of course.
So you can straight pick, or you can roll some perceptions, or
let's do the
charm. You guys can get to know him a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So since it's a biker sizing up thing, there's going to be some chatting, some jawing around, I'm sure. So let's do a little bit of that. Do I have anything that I can? What kind of check do you want to do here? I mean, I got perception. That's fine. I can do mechanics and talk shop with them. Let's do that. Let's go, if you don't mind.
like
Let's
that.
do a
I like
mechanics
that.
and talk shop with the swoopers for a bit here.
Okay.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, because I mean, I want to show that, hey, look, I know what I'm talking about. It's not gonna be boring for you guys. I want to make it interesting. It's gonna be a fun match, you know. So let's see how this works out. So that's what I would like to aim for.
So I would like for you, it delays us a little bit, but I actually have stats on all 4 of these guys.
Nice.
And
Okay.
so I would like you to pick one. So you can kind of do a roll for each one, and then you can pick who you're going to race against. And
Okay.
I'll
then
give
let's-
you details based on how it goes.
Okay. Well, technically 3, right? Because Koval pretty much offered a swoop.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's start with the 10.
Okay. So Zazin is a Pantoran female.
Ooh. Okay.
She's got the white hair that you'd expect a Pandoran to have, but she has taken it into a braid all the way from kind of the front, almost in like a mohawk, that it's so tightly knit together.
Oh, nice. Okay.
She's got a couple of the gold line tattoos. There's 2 lines under each eye on the cheek, and she looks pretty tough, but she's in full biker leather.
Oh, totally. Oh, wow. Okay, so what is the difficulty in this check? What we're doing here? Since
So you're talking shop with her?
yeah, mechanics is what I'm using.
Can I offer since I have one level of mechanics myself too? Can I just listen in and offer some assistance?
Yeah, definitely.
So I have 1 rank in mechanics, so however that helps you.
Okay, that would give me, since it's a skill boost, and that would give me a boost. So that would be 2 boosts if I'm rolling for it. But let's see, chalking shop. Oh gosh. So he comes over to her. I guess we start talking a little bit.
There, let's see. So you normally run this race a lot, don't you? So with the landscape as far as it is, with the moisture level in the air and stuff like that, you've got the right converters on the repulsors, right? Or do you make it a challenge to have to gun it more than normal in the humid climates, depending on where this cauldron leads us in the area?
With that much salt water, don't even get me started.
Oh, do we actually have to go over the water, or do we just go next to it?
The cauldron's on the coast.
Oh, that's gonna be a pretty view.
She kind of chuckles to herself.
Well, I mean, if we blink, probably gonna miss it. So so with the salt water, okay, so that would be, okay. So you must have the double strengthened repulsors on the fronts because of the weakness in the sand. That's going to be interesting. I'll have to compensate for that.
Perfect. So the difficulty is hard upgraded 1.
Okay. Let's see. So that would be red, purple. All right. And I've got 2
But you've got
boosts.
the
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm very curious to see what the chassis are made out of and how you're compensating for things. It's going to be very interesting to see what you have out there. I know you've got some really good machines out there, but then I noticed there's a couple out there that are not, shall we say, up to snuff.
2 successes and 1 advantage. Kind of appealing to her authenticness of the fact that yeah. Some people are just jokers out here that barely made it, but she's a real deal kind of deal.
Yeah, she definitely agrees. Yeah, I've been running the cauldron since I was 8. It's not easy, but you definitely have to keep your bike up to par. The sand here, oh man, that sand is deadly. Once you hit the Paula Skura, that's you probably don't know this. It's a beach of onyx knife sand.
Really? Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I do not know about this. I mean, this is my first time, but I am not egotistical enough to know that I think that I know everything. Thank you for that. If we decide to race, I will do my best to make it worth your while.
So for the advantage, I was revealing a little bit about the course for you guys.
Okay, cool.
All right, so then let's tag Britt in next.
Okay. So Britt's very average-looking human male. He's got his racer gear on. They're all kind of decked out in the same black leather, that silver jaw on the back. But the thing that you would notice about him is he's got some deep scars across his left cheek. But he's bald. He's got a bit of a beard going on. He's kind of Nordic looking, I guess, or Viking-esque. So I'm open to kind of whatever, but I'd be curious on what Bhawn or Clubber would do to gain some information for you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because while I'm talking, obviously, to the Vantoran female, you guys can be hitting up the other guys.
Yeah. So you can play it up to your skills, too.
Yeah. conversations, not skills that Clubber be having.
But this guy's got scars.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if I could use. I could pick it. Yeah.
What's your brawl or your melee? You could.
Can I
lean in your
use
combat skills for that?
Yeah, I'm saying, can I use melee or brawl to figure out if his injury is from a biker accident or from like a fight accident?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
sure.
I think what that looks like is maybe you guys arm wrestle.
Okay, definitely.
Yes.
Clubber will, as the other conversation is going on, realize that the guy's name was Britt, and that's the same name as the establishment that we're in, and go over and go,
So, do you own this place or something? Because your name is Britt. This place is called Britt's. I'm just wondering if that's like a thing.
Yeah, this is my bar.
Oh, hey, that's impressive to be a businessman and a swooper. You have a fine establishment. I mean, you could probably do with a nice upgrade on the decor on the outside to bring in a different clientele, because your food is exquisite, but the outside is a little rough. How did someone like you, with the battle-worn look here, get into restauranteering?
Well, Ustan gave me the bar. Yeah, so Ustan had me run a race, and when I won, he won the bar for the Silverjaws, and as a thanks, he gave it to me. So this is my place. It's all thanks to Ustan.
Did he get burned during the wreck? Did he get flashed by someone's swoop? And so he got uglified, and
there's a course element that if the roll is successful, I will give you info on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks like you've been around a few times. I'm not a racer like my friend over here, and I don't really fit on the swoops. I usually do with the more hand-to-hand stuff, and you look kind of like a hand-to-hand guy, and they're gonna be talking bikes and stuff. So, we say you and me, best 2 out of 3. Arm wrestle right now, just a test, because you look to be the toughest guy in here.
He cracks his knuckles. He doesn't say much. He rolls his neck, and he walks over to a table and swipes the drinks off of it and puts his arm up.
Oh man, this is why you have a B, man. This is, jeez. Okay,
I love it.
Sure.
That's where Cole falls on and go, man, that's my drink.
It's that same guy who got his drink messed up before.
Yeah, it's Cole Pollock. Yes. Yes, it is, for sure.
Okay, so what am I rolling against?
So you're going to roll 2 reds and 2 purple.
Okay, so we have some light side. Can I flip one? Do you guys mind?
Go for it,
his arm.
Go for it.
All right, so what is that? Are we saying it doubles, or are we just it's going to switch one?
Double upgrade. Destiny has been donated for, and we are going to respect that.
Can I get a blue dice because I'm like twice his size?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I don't want to add any setbacks or anything, because I don't know that I respect Britt's enthusiasm to take on someone who's silhouette too.
All right, let's roll. See.
Holy!
All right. With the feral strength giving me 2 more, I have 4 successes, 1 advantage, and a triumph.
Wow.
So how this goes is he puts his hand down, and his hand like engulfs Britt's, and Clubber is putting on a show. He starts pushing like he's dominating, and he lets it go back. It's a back and forth struggle. You see the sweat beading on his forehead, and he looks over at Bhawn and winks and just slams his hand down and stands up and goes,
"That's how we do it."
I think Britt cartwheels out of the chair, end over end.
Did I just break his arm? Is he out of the race?
If you want him out of the race, you can break his arm. Otherwise, in order to avoid a dislocation or a break, he's tensed up his shoulder enough that it took the whole body out of the chair, and he does a rollover and he's on the ground.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Clubber will stand there and say, "Yeah,
that is how we do it."
And goes and just smiles and puts his hand down.
"Hey, that was great, man. You did great."
And just kind of gingerly pick him up from the other side. Hopefully he didn't dislocate his shoulder.
Hey, that was great. I don't really get to arm wrestle much with my friends, so this is a nice change of pace. I really appreciate it.
He really appreciates being beaten that well.
That's awesome.
He's laughing. Yeah,
oh yeah, totally.
Good. He's got he's got his arm tucked underneath his other arm. He's clearly trying to save face from the immense amount of pain he has to be in, both to his pride and to his ligaments.
Oh,
But
wow.
he's like, yeah. Ustan says something. Last time I saw you upside down like that, Britt, is when you got those scars on your face through the Stones of Clue. Man, that was a fun race. Oh, the memories. Who would have thought that you would end up upside down while weaving in between those jagged rocks of onyx? Oh, man.
Thanks for joining us in the Dicey Cantina. Enjoying the show? Consider giving us a 5-star review on your favorite podcatcher, and reach out on Twitter at Dicey Cantina, shoot an email to diceycantina@gmail.com, or record us a message over on our page at anchor.fm. We'd love to hear from you. Your support truly helps the show grow. And for a preview of another exciting podcast, stay tuned after the credits. We want to say thanks to Michael, Niffer, and Erica for joining us on Purgle Company's adventure. You can find Michael on the Redemption Podcast and Tales of Blood and Stone, as well as on Twitch at twitch.tv/gamerstable. Niffer can be found on Tabletop Galaxy via Twitch and YouTube, and you'll find Erica on Twitter at Tis the Good Witch. This series' Destiny pool was bolstered by Donate for Destiny. Shout out to Lily over on Twitter at @handlelilies for boosting our light side pool. Thank you, Lily. We so appreciate your generosity. Also, did you know that Donate for Destiny is now over halfway to its $500 goal? Thanks so much to everyone joining the cause. Listen up for the following special preview, but in the meantime, that's all for now. So pull up a stool, and we'll see you here next week in the Dicey Cantina.
Hello, and welcome to The Other Place. The Other Place is an actual play RPG podcast set in a fantasy world on the verge of an undead apocalypse. Join Chauncey, Marta, and Peck as they journey across the continent of Fenrain, solving mysteries, hunting ghosts, and putting the dead back in their graves.
And as we turn towards the bar to start eating, I'm going to use my triumph to overhear a conversation next to us. And what I hear is two people talking about
a haunting.
I grab my whip curled up, and I go and I use it still curled up and hit her with the cat of nine tails because she's that close to me.
Okay, make that roll.
It slashes across its chest and starts oozing black from where the cat of nine tails slashed across.
It's reaching out its little cracked hand, and I successfully cut it off at the wrist.
Okay, what's the damage on your weapon?
I feel as though my life is drawing me to fight against the undead that are popping up all across our world. And there's just something about it that I feel I must battle.
Join us every other Monday for a new episode filled with suspense, mystery, and adventure. The Other Place is available now, wherever you listen to your podcasts.